What is happening, guys? Welcome back. This is going to be a shop update video, not a life update, just where I'm at with projects. I've actually been using some older footage to keep up on the channel right now, just because it's winter time here in Michigan basically, and I have been super busy just trying to keep the house warm and getting my wood. Right now I've got 7.5 full cord. I usually burn about 12, so I'm getting there, but it's been consuming all of my time. So let's get into the garage here and yeah, bring you up to speed on stuff now. Oh yeah, and that's my wood hauling trailer, kind of everything, car hauling. It's heavy duty as shit, so. All right, here we are. First order of business, this is my 2011 BMW 535i X-Drive. I love this car. This is currently my daily. Plans for this, I've done the windows. I have done the wing in the rear. I've done the axles, the brakes all the way around, wheel speed sensors. Stuff that still has to be done to this. I got to replace the head unit. I'm not getting any bass out of my system. I've replaced the amplifier. That did not do anything at all. So next step is the head unit. At least pulling it out, checking the connections. As far as modifications for this car, I mean, I need this car to be my daily driver. So I'm not going to do a whole lot to it right now other than cosmetics. As far as like, I mean, the turbo will definitely have to be replaced sooner than later. This is 159,000 miles on it. The turbo, it burns a little bit of oil. It doesn't smoke. So I know within the next year, especially the way I've been driving, it'll need a turbo. And then I might do, you know, cantless downpipe and stuff after that. The 2011 Honda Shadow, I currently have that for sale. I thought that I was going to daily this in the summertime for gas mileage, and I actually didn't really enjoy riding a bike. Just not my thing. It was fun, but scares the shit out of me, and honestly. So it's just sitting here for sale on a battery tender. Now this is the 2007 335 Xi. This has the twin turbo N54, and this was the funnest car I've ever driven. Funnest and fastest. Now what happened, do you say? I did a lot of upgrades to this thing, performance mods. I upgraded the turbos to, I believe I was running T18s, bigger inlets, cold air intake, and then colder plugs. Man, what did I do? I did a lot of this. Look on the back. Yeah, MagnaFlow exhaust. And then I tuned it with MHD, and I was pushing 30 pounds of boost. And I think the issue with this was the high pressure fuel pump was going out. I got on it. I was doing some very spirited driving on the way home from work a couple of months ago, and she went into limp mode. I have basically bank 1, which is cylinders 1 through 3, are running extremely lean. They will not run rich. I have not done a compression test, but I threw a bore scope down in there and everything seems fine. So I am not sure what's going on. If it's an injector issue, if the high pressure fuel pump blew up and there's blockage for bank 1 now, I don't know. And I haven't had time to even look at this, but I need to because I love this car. This is my favorite car. All right, moving on into the other side of the garage. Yes, the F-150 is gone. If you watch my life update video, I'm going through a lot of stuff. I'm currently trying to keep the house here. So I had to get rid of the expensive F-150, but I need a wood hauler. So this is my 1999 Chevrolet 2500K. This thing has the 454 in it. You can't pass a gas station or else you won't make it wherever you're going. But this thing is pulling my trailer, and I pull 1.5 quarts of wood, if not more, every time I run out and cut. So this thing has been great. It needs a couple of things. ABS is not working. I need to take it in and get it scanned. My scanner will not pick up which ABS sensor is bad, because these things, they kind of suck to do. And last but not least, my 1985 iroc-z. This has a transplanted race car engine in it. This is a 350 bored over. It's a 358. It's got a huge cam in it. And I put a Holly Sniper EFI kit on it. Problems with this is she won't idle down. Not sure what's going on. The iroc seems to be working, but even if you wanted a higher idle, as soon as you drop it into gear, she stalls out. She runs rich and she dies. I've been on the phone with the Holly trying to figure it out. I think I'm going to have to hook up a fuel pressure regulator now so I can adjust the incoming, even though it's got a built into it. It's not working. So this needs a lot of work still. Whether I pick this up or the 335 once I have time, I'm not sure. But basically everything's sitting on battery tenders right now. And this one also, you know, I got everything running, and then I was like, all right, the wiring harness, this is stuff I don't need, and I cut it all away, and I messed it up. There is some stuff. The heater doesn't work now, so obviously I had some stuff, you know, that I needed to have plugged in. Oh, I can't even remember where now. Yeah, somewhere on here. Either way, it's all cut now, and I don't have any power to my fan. So I'm gonna have to trace it back and figure out what needs to be powered, and go from there. But it's got a freshly built 700 R4, good up to 500 horsepower. So this thing, the engine builder said this was making about 4.25 at the crank. So it should be plenty enough. And then I have a LSD diff here that is a direct swap to this F-body. This is out of a Trans Am. It will take some modifications because it is disc brakes. I got drums on here, so a little bit of modifications, but that will be the rear end that will live in this car after I get her running and drivable. But I love this car. I want to do it right. If I don't have time, I'm not going to rush anything. So this beast, man. She does a good job, I can tell you that. I need to get the head unit replaced and the speakers, because I need to listen to music in this thing. Some of the speakers are bad and all that good kind of stuff. But another thing that I'm doing to this, I did put on tow mirrors. So it had some really crappy little tiny ones. I ordered these off of eBay for $68, I think, and I love them. They still utilize the power mirror up top. Your tow mirror down here, your wide angle, that's all manual like they typically are. And I also have up there a backup camera kit for this because I hook onto my trailer all the time. So basically, there's my snow plow for the tractor. So basically the kit utilizes a camera that lives right up here. And then the display will go inside the truck and it'll be activated by the backup lights. So that will be, it's dark now. So that will be, I'll make a video on that. I didn't on the tow mirrors because, I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You just swap them out, plug them in. And I needed the tow mirrors for what I'm doing. And then my badass trailer, I put stake pockets on it. Apparently I forgot to paint them because they're rusting now. But then I built everything else. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean these up in the summer. So I can, this hauls at least a little over 1 quart of wood. And then in the 6.5 foot bed, I can get a face cord in that, if not a little more. Yeah, so I'm a little over, depending on the wood, a little over 1.25 when I pull the truck and trailer. But anyway, that's pretty much it. So, like I said, shop update and project update. So hopefully more to come on the channel. Yeah, and I need to get back into these projects as soon as I can. But yeah, thanks for joining, and until we meet again, later.